everybody to the big show. This is your Friday drive-by. What happens on Fridays is we answer your questions. Whatever's pressing, whatever's bothering you, we give it a shot. And most of the time, we give pretty good advice. Most of the time. Not guaranteed, but
definitely
assumed.
not guaranteed.
The phone number is 8333-ASK-SDR. That's 833-ASK-SDR. If we play your call on the big show, we send you a swag bag of different stuff. There's a little parts hold. The popular merch right now is parts hold. I'm surprised more parts managers don't call in.
Yeah, I think that when it comes to the training, they ask great questions when they're doing the face-to-face. The in-person training.
Parts managers don't have phones.
Parts managers are not afraid to ask questions, so they just got to dial out. Don't
8333-ASK-SDR. Okay, let's go to this week's question.
Hello, Chris and Christian. I bought all your books for my team. I've also seen all your videos, and I work at an RV power sports store in Idaho. My question for you is, what's the best setup for a straight commission pay plan? Can you break it down? I make a base plus commission, but I'm constantly number one in sales per RO, and my ELR is holding up. I think I can do a better pay plan. Help me, please. Thank you so much. By the way, all your assistance has helped me. Thank you, Mike.
I feel kind of bad because I feel like he's saying all the books you guys have written, but I think it's really important for everyone to know that I have never written a book, and I didn't have anything to do with those other books.
Don't you think that's coming, though?
I would like to write a book.
Yeah, what do you want to write a book on?
So that's the big decision, and I think that after watching what it takes you to write a book, I want to make sure I pick the right topic.
You don't have to do it the way I do it.
You don't think that I would want to make it that impactful? What you're going through and your care for
That's not what I meant.
Oh, I think that everything you're going through is the way that you should create a book. I've never once thought it wasn't the right way. I could write romance novels and not put that into it, but if I'm really trying to help the industry, you've got to have a baby or give a baby or kill a baby or some sort of baby analogy that I don't know.
You give a piece of your soul.
That too.
But you know what feels really good?
When it's done?
It's almost done.
Yeah.
Like I can see the finish line. Yeah. There's only a couple more things to do.
You're not a hugger, but I'm going to give you the biggest hug.
I'll give you a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It was fun the other day when everybody got to see the prototypes of it.
Super impressive. It's different than anybody's ever seen, ever.
We might have those in our hands this week.
Isn't that crazy? Like how now it's real?
Yeah. Just for everybody listening that doesn't know, it's not one book, it's 4 books.
At least, maybe more than 4 when it's all said and done.
And it's not like a normal book. It's big, like more like a coffee table book. It's written more in the style of an art book, which is hard to understand, but when you see it, you'll understand.
Yeah.
But it's more of a page turner, like it's the kind of books like you could just open it up to any page and it would make sense.
Right.
Pay plan for a service advisor and power sports.
Do you have thoughts on this already? I have a couple.
Well, the first thing is I would have a base just because of the seasonality.
Okay, so we're on the same page.
Yeah.
So normally I don't advocate for high-performing advisors to have a salary because I think they cut your commission. Power sports, I want to kind of smooth it out.
Especially, where did he say he was? In Idaho?
Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful part of the world. So then I would say the base, the way that I would design it, and I'm having a hard time here. Is Mike making his own pay plan?
It seems like that, right? Which I like him already, if he's trying to suggest his own pay plan.
Yeah, but it also could confuse him too. I'm not sure.
Maybe, so let's simplify it.
So I'd probably have the base be 40% of the pay.
Oh, okay.
So let's say that you, just for a nice round number, let's say you made $1,000 a month, which isn't legal or possible or whatever, but 400 of it would be the base.
And then 600 would be commission based.
So I would probably do the other 400 would be commission, and then 200 would be bonuses.
Production bonuses.
Customer satisfaction.
It doesn't really exist in power sports, so
It does, and I might do my own.
Like Google reviews?
Maybe. I don't know.
Internally?
There'd be something. There'd be some sort of... There has to be some sort of tie to customer.
Yeah.
You can do your own surveys with most of the CRMs and all that now. So that would be... So 40% of it would be the percentage. So you can kind of back into that, right? So 40% the base, 40% the percentage, and then 20% bonuses.
Okay, I like that.
So I hope that answers your question, Mike.
And also when you present this to, I'm guessing you have to present this to the service manager, GM owner, everything like that. Make sure that you make a big deal of how simple it is, because I would guess that whatever pay plan you're on right now is not as simple as it could be.
Yeah, if it can't fit on one page, it's not a pay plan.
Yeah, so I think that that use that as your guiding light. And another thing, this is really a unique thing where an advisor is trying to come up with their own pay plan. I really like this idea, but I think that if there was a way that I could tell you if you want to get this thing approved, I would also point out how the house can win with the pay plan. Because I think that that's probably one of the things that would attract people. It's like where if you set a pay plan forward and it's only good for the advisor, nobody's going to approve it. But if you really want it to get approved, you have to point out where they win to, where it's better than the old pay plan. But I do think he can get this done if he presents it right.
Thanks for the question, Mike. Everybody else, have a great weekend. We'll see you next time on Service Drive Revolution. Thanks for watching this week's Drive-By. I hope we gave you something to think about over the weekend. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.